Breaking news. Sunday Igboho is back as him and Pa Akintoye says Ondo church attack and blast a declaration of war on Yoruba land. Hello, my wonderful people. It's so, devastating to say the least of what happened today. People go to church, Catholic Church in Owo, okay, in Ondo State, precisely where the governor is from. And why they were there, not knowing, some people disguised as though they are part of the worshippers, came in having, all forms of deadly quick weapons with them. And they also planted, explosive all around the building. They opened, fire on the worshippers, killing well over 50 persons. Okay, and afterwards they went on, designated the explosive, and has led to bomb blast. Akintoye, Pa Akintoye, Professor Akintoye, and Sunday Igboho says, this is what we've been talking about. We've been talking about this for such a long time now, but nobody seemed to be paying heed or, paying attention to what is really happening. Everybody seemed to be just quiet and, nobody really paying attention to what is going on. It is sad, but these are the reality of our times. These are part of what is happening. Let's get all the details. Sunday Igboho is back. Declared Ondo church attack, declaration of war on Yoruba land. Pa Akintoye and Sunday Igboho says, this is what we've been talking about. The leader of the apex body for Yoruba self-determination and self-preservation movement, Elena Moudua Worldwide, Professor Banji Akintoye, has described the Sunday attack unleashed on Christian worshippers in their very church on St. Francis Catholic Church, Owo, Ondo State, by the suspected gunmen as declaration of war against Yoruba people. Responding in a statement signed by the Communications Secretary, Maxwell Adeleye, called on state governors Olurotimi Akeredolu to declare an emergency against the activities of Fulani herdsmen in the state and should not take it with levity. This is exactly what is happening now. Don't take it with levity. Be very intentional and get people safe. Don't think this is just one of those things. Sunday Igboho said, this is what I've been telling and I've been talking about, and nobody failed to take heed. Now it's happening. The renowned scholar said the effrontery of the Fulanese massacre needs to be frankly dealt with courageously. We must confront them so as to prevail on those sponsoring them to come and cause this devastation and intimidation on Yoruba land. He said we must resolve with these Fulanese if we want them to live in our land or we don't want them anymore. We must be very serious about our position. According to him, we have stated it clearly, expressly, that the Yorubas need to negotiate their exit from Nigeria as a matter of urgency. But our peasants, politicians, actors in Yoruba land never took us seriously. We warned them that there was fire on the mountain, but they mocked us because of their personal agendas. Today, we can all see what is happening. Herdsmen look at what has happened in Lagos and what is going on. Fulani herdsmen have taken the effrontery to bomb a church in Yoruba land and to kill 85 people right in church. This is real danger staring us all in the face. My urgent advice to Akeredolu is to pick up and declare emergency against the activity of Fulani herdsmen in the state. Sunday Igboho said this is what we've been warning the Southwest about. But guess what? They said we were taking laws into our hands and my people were gone after, which is true. Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho, stated it clearly. He said, look at what is happening. Look at what is going on. What I see coming, you people cannot see this thing so. And I've been saying it and nobody's really paying attention. Guess what? They took it with a pinch of salt. In fact, we know what happened to Sunday Igboho for speaking. You and I know. Sunday Igboho need not have gone to Benin Republic, and need to be in prison for some time or sell whatever name it was called. All these things was done because a man stood for his people. By the way, Sunday Igboho has opportunity to live outside this country. He was doing well. He has opportunity to mind his business, but thought about it and said, why will I be quiet when my people, are being oppressed? And for speaking out, we all know what happened to our very own brother, Chief Sunday Igboho. In fact, Tinubu came out to say, he is for Yoruba land. He does not understand the Yoruba nation movement thing. Tinubu was one of those who called governors and says, let us let the world know that we do not stand with Yoruba nation. The truth of the matter is, if you are not wearing the shoes and somebody else is walking funny, do you know what you say? Babeg, wakawe, what did they do your legs safe? You know why? You're not the one wearing the shoes. If you guys are the same size, foot and all that, and you wear that same shoes, maybe you can begin to understand when the person is walking funny. It's not because the person is not craving for attention. It is because the person can truly, is really in pain, okay? And things are not just all right with the shoes that the person is wearing. Hence, the person has decided to say, you know what, let me walk in such a way that can give me a bit of convenience. You will not go ahead and begin to castigate the person. You will walk with the person with more gentleness. You will walk with the person with more, you'll be more tender, more understanding with such an individual. People were in church, and the matter reaching us is that these people came in, they disguised in, they settled in as if they are part of the worshippers, not knowing that they've set explosive all around the church. And, as the people were worshiping, all of a sudden they opened fire on the people. As if that was not enough, they went ahead and they designated the explosive, killing well over 85 people, according to Paidemi Ayomi. What they were saying before, Akintoye, what they said the governor was saying about 50 people. But even when we got to our teaching hospital, we saw that there were no enough personnel on ground to attend to those who have been hurt. So these are the things happening. These are the when they are when Sunday Igboho was saying it, they say it's too brash. Which one is Yoruba nation? Even some Yorubas were speaking against him. Sadly, see, Sunday Igboho has no stake in the matter. It's not going to gain anything. But he was genuinely serving with his heart, saying he cannot be alive and watch his people, being treated with disdain by those who have come to infiltrate into their own vicinity and causing all forms of wickedness. That was all he was standing for, saying he would not allow such to happen. That was his own position. But guess what? The very people he was standing for, took it with levity. They oppressed him. And before he could say Jack Robinson, is as though, nothing. It's terrible. They went against him. They did all kinds of wickedness. And at the end of the day, see what has happened. This was exactly what Sunday Igboho was warning against.